Hi, my name is Chris Drees, and I am doing my digital media presentation over the religion of Scientology. The reason why I chose this is because, number one, I hear about it all the time, in celebrity gossip, type situations, and I really didn't know much about it. And so I decided that, I would inform myself and maybe help to inform you about the Scientology religion as a whole. Um, Scientology was founded by L. Ron Hubbard. In 1952, he wrote a self-help book called Dianetics. Um, and a year later, he founded the religion, and it was founded in the state of New Jersey. As we've all heard, there's this religion is very controversial. Some people don't even call it a religion. Some people call it a cult. Um, it's got some famous celebrity members a part of it, and I will get to that later. Um, and I'm going to just kind of delve into what I have learned about the religion in itself. Some of the Scientology teachings, it's based off the belief that all people are immortal and that all people have lost their way in some sense. Um, the picture that you see to the right is what they call an e-meter, and I'm going to dive into this deeper here in a little bit, but basically it's a spiritual form of rehabilitation, and it's done in a counseling session. Um, the interesting part is any type of counseling session, material that you use, um, they all cost a fee to be part of. You'll take classes within this religion, and the higher up in the classes that you're taking is the more spiritually active or clear of mind that your body is. And so this all costs some sort of some sense of money. The body and spirit, the beliefs revolve around the Thetan. The Thetan stands for a life force, and it's named after the Greek letter theta, and you can see that's the theta picture to your right. The Thetan is true identity of an individual. Thetans are born or reborn again and again in new bodies, and the process is called assumption. We might call it reincarnation. They call it assumption. Emotions and the mind. Scientologists believe that there are two major divisions of the mind. You have the active mind and the analytical mind, the reactive mind. The reactive mind is the thought of absorbing one person's pain and trauma, and when you go into your counseling session, that's the part of the mind they try to access. They try to get into the pain and trauma of your life. The analytical mind is a person's mechanism that's responsible for their consciousness. Survival and ethics are 8 classifications to dynamics. You have your desire for survival. You have procreation and family, involving groups, mankind, all of life, the physical universe, spirit, and infinity. Part of the symbol of Scientology is on that picture. You have the 2 triangles. The first triangle is what they call the ARC, and that stands for affinity, reality, and communication. The term ARC is an affectionate greeting to another person. An example that can be used is, if somebody in Scientology wrote a letter to somebody else, they might sign the bottom of the letter either with the triangle or with the 3 letters of ARC. Anytime a person has social problems, they say they are having a breakdown in their ARC. The KRC, which is the top part of the top triangle in their symbol, stands for knowledge, responsibility, and control. And obviously the S that interlocks the 2 triangles stands for Scientology. Okay, back to the auditing section. It's basically a one-on-one counseling service with a Scientology counselor. A person holds the 2 electrodes on the e-meter, and that meter detects minute changes in resistance. Okay, so for instance, they'll be asking you questions about your life, and anytime the needle moves up, That means that they know they needed to delve into more specific questions regarding that topic. When resistance occurs, the meter goes up, and so they'll ask you another question. All of these counseling sessions are recorded by audio and video, and they're stored in I guess, an enormous library within the Scientology system somewhere. So, I found that kind of interesting. It's basically like going to confession and having it recorded. The part that, most of us know about Scientology are obviously its celebrity members. Just to name a few, Jenna Elfman, Elizabeth Moss, Jason Lee, Kirstie Alley, Jerry Seinfeld, and probably the most famous member of all is Tom Cruise. This concludes my presentation. I hope that you've all learned something about it. I know that I did, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.